Hey guys, welcome back to another video. The other day, I got a comment from one of my viewers basically asking if I could make a video on side hustles for seniors. I'll go ahead and put up the comment right now and you could read it all the way. But pretty much what this comment asked is it asked me if I can make a side hustle video for seniors specifically or disabled people, kind of group them all in one. And it also mentioned in that comment how many seniors and many people with disabilities are unable to leave their house and walk dogs or do Uber Eats, do Spark, do DoorDash, whatever have you. And that really got me to thinking, this guy is completely right. And I looked into it and there's not that many videos out there about side hustles for seniors or side hustles for disabled people. And honestly, guys, I feel like it's a very underappreciated and underserved demographic that many people just aren't serving. And so I wanted to make this video, and I'm dedicating this video to all my seniors out there, all my disabled friends out there. And these are side hustles that you are able to do from your house without having to leave your house, guys. So with that being said, if this video brings you any value, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Right now, we're sitting at 457 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you guys. Comment down below and let me know what you want to see next because I read every single comment I get, guys. So comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next. And hey, with that being said, let's get straight into this video about side hustles for seniors and disabled people that you could do without having to leave your house. All right, guys, so the first side hustle that you could do if you're a disabled person or a senior is, of course, YouTube, guys. And listen, this one, of course, you got to put in the hours, you got to put in the work, you got to grind it out because the minimum requirement for YouTube specifically, I'm not sure about TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever have you, but the specific requirements for YouTube are 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, or you could get 10 million short views and 1,000 subscribers as well. Now listen, guys, you got to grind it out. Okay, you just got to grind it out with YouTube. I've been on YouTube for, gosh, almost 10 years now, guys, and I haven't made 1 cent off of YouTube. And honestly, guys, I don't expect to ever make money off of YouTube. I am on this channel genuinely just wanting to help people, and I want to help people improve and just overall become a better version of themselves. And I know that sounds cliche, but with YouTube is honestly one of the best side hustles that you could do because when you do get monetized, if you do get monetized, the income potential is through the roof. There are people on this platform making millions of dollars a year, but there's also people not making any money at all. So it's kind of a little bit of a tug of war, but if you stay at it and you be consistent, guys, like I said, I've been on YouTube for 10 years and haven't made a penny, but right now my channel is seeing the most success it has ever had. And of course, thankfully to you guys, but it is also because I have been staying consistent and being consistent with my uploads. I upload a short every single day and I upload a long form video every Wednesday at 6:30, guys, between 6:30 and 7. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to go out, but I stay consistent and now my channel is seeing growth that it has never seen before, guys. It has never seen it before. And I thank each and every one of you. I thank God. And of course, it is also because I'm staying consistent. So the first side hustle that you could do from your house is YouTube. And you're saying, Dalton, what am I going to make YouTube videos about? No one's going to find it interesting. Well, yes, you can make YouTube videos about anything you want to. You can make YouTube videos about cooking. You can make YouTube videos about cars if you're an older gentleman, an older senior that is into classic cars. Make YouTube videos about classic cars, guys. And you may not be tech savvy, and that's why there's other side hustles on this list for you. But if you are a little bit tech savvy or you got a younger grandchild that can help you out with getting set up on YouTube, YouTube is probably the best side hustle that's going to be on this list. And that's why I'm putting it at the #1 spot, just because the income potential is through the roof. Now listen, the second side hustle that you could do if you're a senior or a disabled person is going to be Babel audio. Now this isn't a real popular side hustle right now, guys, so you may not have ever heard of it before, but I'm going to give you a pretty rundown summary. However, if you want a in-depth detail about what this side hustle is, I just made a video on Babel audio specifically. It will be the first link in the description below. Go check it out and then come back to this video. But basically what Babel audio is you sign up for it. It's a pretty easily sign up process. Once you get signed up for it, all you have to do is join in 15-minute phone calls with complete strangers and have a conversation with them about a given prompt. So an example of a given prompt could be, would you rather go for a swim or would you rather go for a hike, and why that is. And then Babel Audio is going to buy these 15-minute conversations and use it to help train AI bots to more interact like human beings, guys. And this side hustle pays $17 an hour or $4.25 per 15-minute phone call that you do. So if you only got 15 minutes on like time that you can spend on a side hustle, this side hustle is good for you. And you could do it from the comfort of your couch. You could do it from the comfort of your bed, whatever have you, guys. This is almost the perfect side hustle for seniors or disabled people that can make them some serious money. $17 an hour, especially when you're on a fixed income like many seniors are or many people who have a disability are. This side hustle could change your life, guys. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. $17 an hour as a side hustle is pretty good. All right, guys, number 3 on this list is gonna be any type of freelance work on Fiverr or Upwork, guys. And this could be all different types of freelance work. It could be freelance writing. It could be you're making funny videos for TikTok on Fiverr, like how many people actually do. Or even if you grow an audience on YouTube, like what side hustle number 1 was, you can sign up for Fiverr and people will pay you to say happy birthday to their loved ones, guys. And this is a super easy side hustle for any senior and any disabled person. However, the pay scale of this may be a little bit on the lower side just because there is so much competition out there with this. So it's not going to be the best side hustle on this list, but it's also not going to be the worst side hustle on this list. Now, however, the income could also be on the higher side because a lot of the times, like, you know, if you do grow an audience on YouTube, you could set your prices for however much you want for saying happy birthday to somebody or saying hello to somebody. Now, listen, that may rub some people the wrong way. And if I ever get into that position, I'm not even going to charge people to do that more than likely. Now, if the demand is overwhelming, I obviously can't do it to everyone, but you got to remember, guys, people give you something. It's, you know, don't take advantage of somebody else, guys. And you know, you may rub some people the wrong way if you set the prices too high. However, with something like writing or any different type of freelance work, the competition is going to be very high, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're signing up for Fiverr or Upwork. All right, this next side hustle I actually do myself, and it is one of my favorite side hustles that I've ever done, guys, and that is creating UGC content. Now, what is UGC content? And basically what UGC content is, a very simple explanation. Again, I have made videos about this in the past, so go check those out. However, UGC is basically when you team up with brands through an app like Join Brands or Incense or different UGC creator apps, or even advertise your work on Fiverr or Upwork, like how we just talked about on number 3. And you partner with these brands and they send you the products completely for free. And you either make a review about them, you take a photo with the product, you set the product up in a nice way, and you take a photo of that product, guys. And you may be asking yourself, why are brands even doing this, guys? You know, this makes no sense, Dalton. What are you saying? Now, brands do this because they want what is called UGC, user generated content, guys. And that is content that is generated by the users of the product. So they'll send you this product knowing that you'll use it and you'll generate them content. And then in return, you get the product for free and they get a photo of the product that's set up nicely by a user. They get a photo of the product with a user, guys. So then they can go and use these photos for marketing, guys. So these photos may end up on a brand's Instagram page or a brand's Amazon page, whatever have you, guys. But you can make some serious good money on this, all the way from the low end of $5 per deal upwards of 180, 190. Honestly, it may be unlimited with the amount of money that you can make for this, because right now I'm currently working on about 3 different jobs from Join Brands, which is one of my favorite apps for this side hustle, guys. And there will be a link down in the description below. It helps the channel out. So if you are considering this side hustle, go check out that link. And hey, I really appreciate if you sign up with that link, guys. And Join Brands is honestly one of the most simple, easiest to use UGC apps that I have ever seen. So go check that out and let's get into the next side hustle. Now, in that comment that this viewer of mine left that we're basing this entire video about, they asked me specifically not to use surveys or dog walking or anything like that. However, guys, if you're able to, pet sitting, which is the next side hustle on this list, is honestly one of the best side hustles that you could have if you're just stuck in your home, guys, because all you have to do is just keep an eye on this person's dog. Now, if you're able to, okay, and I'm going to make this one very fast because I know there are some people who are watching this video who aren't able to. However, there are some who are able to, guys, and this side hustle is going to be for you. And you can sign up for Wag or Rover. Those are the 2 most popular apps. You can find them on the App Store. You do have to pay a background fee, which is like 35, 50 bucks, I think. So you just pay that real fast and then you could start sitting dogs. And you could even walk dogs. If you're able to walk dogs and you're a senior and you want to get a little bit active, you could do that. However, the commenter asked me not to mention walking dogs, but dog sitting is a little bit different. It pays a little bit less than dog walking, however, but the people, they bring the dog straight to your house and you watch them. You could even do cats. You could do turtles. You can do hamsters, any type of pets, guys. People care about their pets, so they're going to pay for some good quality care. And the better thing is, the more work you do, the more work you get, because you're going to be building up that clientele and the positive reviews, guys. So go check out Wag or Rover for that side hustle. All right, guys, this next side hustle is going to be quite a unique one, guys, and that is going to be online tutoring, okay? And now listen, if you're a senior, this one is more for you, okay? If you're one of our disabled friends, this one can still be for you, but usually later on in life when you are a senior, you gain all this knowledge throughout your life. And hey, maybe you went to college and you have a special college degree. Maybe you're a doctor, a pharmacist, whatever have you. You can use websites like eLearn or any online tutoring website, and you can sign up for it, and you can earn anywhere between $20 to $80 an hour, $100 an hour, $50 an hour, what have you, guys, just for tutoring students from any grades. You can select what grade you want to tutor from, and hey, you could even advertise as an online tutor on a place like Fiverr or, you know, Upwork, like how we mentioned earlier on in the video. And hey, you could even consider starting your own business, being a in-home tutor, if that's something you're open for. And you could advertise on your local Craigslist. You can advertise on local Facebook groups that people are in. You could go to schools and potentially work with schools even, and just let them know about the service that you offered and say, hey, maybe I could hang up one of my business cards or something like that. Now that's taking it a step further, but if you want to strictly do it in your home without having to leave the comfort of your home, consider being an online tutor. I think it's pretty good, especially if you have a college degree or any extensive knowledge in science or history, whatever have you guys. And you don't have to be a super genius for this, but if you have a lot of knowledge in one specific sector, this may be a good side hustle for you. All right, guys, this final side hustle on our list, I'm gonna give some honorable mentions here in a minute, but this final main side hustle at the end is also going to be quite a unique one, guys, and that is going to be selling any kind of homemade good. So think about knitting, think about cookies, think about plates, think about food, drinks even. You could do any type of homemade good, wood making, wood like crafts with your hand, homemade soap, homemade candles, anything that you could make at your house, you could sell it, guys. And you may need to look into licensing if you want to take it seriously. But if you just want to do it as a little side hustle, it's okay to post these items for sale on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, on OfferUp, on eBay even, guys. And you can make some serious money with this side hustle. And you may need to invest a little bit in the beginning, just because if you got to buy equipment for knitting, you got to buy equipment to make homemade candles like mason jars and wicks. And I don't know how to make homemade candles, but I looked into it a little bit before. However, you could sell any type of homemade good as a senior or even as a disabled person. There's stuff out there that anybody can make in their spare time. And even if you have a hobby of making hand soaps, because, some people are into that, and hey, you could turn that into cash, okay? And you may not realize it. So if, you have a hobby like wood making, like knitting, like any of the other things that I mentioned, consider it making a side hustle, guys, because the income potential on this is completely unlimited. It's all on you on how much you could produce and how much you're going to end up selling, guys. And you don't even have to offer delivery. You can tell people when they message you on Facebook Marketplace, you can say, hey, I'm disabled. Hey, I have a hard time leaving my house. And they could come to your house and meet up. Now, of course, be safe meeting up with people. I always suggest meeting up in public, guys, but let somebody know that you have somebody coming over for Facebook Marketplace or from Craigslist or OfferUp, because you never know who you're going to end up meeting up with, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this side hustle. But hey, if you have a hobby, you could turn that into a side hustle. Now, with that being said, guys, that pretty much wraps up this list. I give you about 7 side hustles for seniors or disabled people. But in the next few minutes, I'm going to be mentioning some honorable mentions, so stay tuned for that. And hey, thank you for watching. If you made it to this far in the video, comment the cat's out of the bag. Why not? Just something completely random. I like to do that in all of my videos, guys. So I truly appreciate you for watching. Again, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. We're around 457 at the time I'm recording this video, guys, which I'm recording a few days before it's coming out. So, hey, maybe we're already at 500. Who knows? Probably not. But, hey, thank you guys for watching. Comment below if you watch this far. The cat's out of the bag. And with that being said, let's get into the honorable mentions. So, a few of the honorable mentions, and this is going to be if you are able to walk or if you are able to drive or get out of your house. You, of course, got dog walking. This one is one of the better side hustles because you get to get out and you get to be active, guys. And again, you could sign up for WAG or Rover or any of these other dog walking apps, or even start your own dog walking business. Hey, it's never too late in life to start a business, guys. Did you know Colonel Sanders didn't start until he was in his 60s? He didn't start KFC until he was in his 60s. I bet you didn't know that. It's actually a true story. I was shocked when I found out myself, guys. But hey, it's never too late to start your own business. Another great side hustle, if you are able to drive, is going to be DoorDash, is going to be Uber Eats, is going to be Spark. It's going to be Amazon Flex. It's going to be any of the gig apps that you are able to do if you could drive, guys. And listen, you're going to want to set money aside from taxes. Trust me from personal experience. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I really thank you for watching this video. I hope you took value from this video, guys. And hey, like I said, the honorable mentions, you do got to leave your house for those ones. But hey, all the other ones on this list, I made sure you don't have to leave your house. And I made sure they paid pretty decent, guys. So hey, click the subscribe button. Once again, like, comment, let me know what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next one.